got the notice of fulfillment, waiving all the conditions, ready to go on that computer. Are you ready to buy this thing?
I am nervous.
Here, baby, we just have to hit the button.
I know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another video. Today, I'm going to be taking you guys for a little bit of a ride along here. Almost a day in the life. I don't want to say a day in the life of a Toronto realtor because today is not a typical day. It's that weird gap between Christmas and New Year's. So, you know, it's like some people are working, some people aren't working. You know, I feel like the routine is kind of out for this time of year. So I'm not going to be taking you behind the scenes and like showing you like me making calls, because that's boring anyways. We actually have a home inspection that we're going to be going to this morning. So I'll take you guys through that. And then I've got a showing with a client who's interested in one of my listings here. So I'll bring you guys along for that. I'll show you this listing. I haven't featured this listing on the YouTube channel yet, but it's an 88 Harbor, really nice condo building downtown. This thing is the best priced condo in the building. So I'll show you what that's all about. And I've got a really important deadline today for a personal deal, actually, for a commercial property that I have got under contract. Now, today is the deadline for the financing period. And because it's that weird gap between Christmas and New Year's, I'm still waiting on the appraisal. So we're going to have to maneuver this situation, whether we can put the appraiser under the gun and actually get the appraisal on time so that way I can waive the condition, or if we're going to have to apply for an extension. I'm not really sure how this is all going to pan out, but I figured I'd bring you guys along so you could see how I handle that. So hopefully there's not too much drama in this video for my sake, because I actually do want to have this deal go through, and I'll give you guys more details on this particular deal once it firms up. Really excited to kind of share the property with you, go over the numbers, and show you why I picked it as an investment for myself. But with that being said, we're actually on our way to the first appointment of the day. It is a home inspection on a home that my clients just bought. This is a really cute property. First time home buyers picked this one up. They gave me a challenge, okay? They gave me a challenge. They needed a freehold home, 2 parking, move-in ready, in a good neighborhood, under $800,000, and we did find them one. So we found them a really good one. We're gonna go check it out right now, meeting the home inspector there shortly, so I'll take you through that. Now, before we get to the home inspection, I gotta make a call to the appraiser, because as I mentioned, I'm waiting for the appraisal on this commercial property, and I'm gonna find out whether he's gonna be able to get it to me today, or if I'm gonna have to have a very difficult conversation with the listing agent and try to get an extension on this deal. You guys know that I'm such an advocate of always getting a deal around the holidays. I feel like that's the best opportune time to negotiate a deal. And I negotiated a very good deal for myself here. The only downside is that you do run into the holidays for stuff like this, and especially on a commercial property where there's a lot more due diligence that needs to be done. You know, appraisals go from being, you know, a few pages to, for a commercial property, they're going to be 40, 50 pages. They take a longer time to turn around. And you're dealing with a bunch of holidays, and some people are working, some people aren't, so it's kind of a challenge negotiating something like this around the holidays, but we're going to see what this guy has to say.
Hello, you have reached Tim Chan. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
And of course, as I suspected, no answer, which is the holidays always do this. It just creates difficulties for me. It's the 27th. Everybody should be working, I think. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm just used to this like realtor life where you just are kind of always working and always on the clock, and I've adjusted. But it is frustrating when you're trying to get things done, especially when it's a deal for myself. But we left him a message. We're going to see if he can call us back and if we can get that appraisal. But I guess for right now, we will head off to the home inspection. Okay, so we are in the house that my clients purchased. I got here a little bit early, so we're still waiting on the home inspector to get here. So I figured in the meantime, I would show you guys around. So as mentioned earlier, my client's criteria was a tough one. There were referral clients who came to me from a past client, and they came in, they wanted to get something with a minimum of 2 parking, which is a big deal. They both had cars. They needed something move-in ready. They wanted it to be in a good neighborhood, and it had to be freehold, no condo fees attached, for under $800,000, which is a challenge, but we did find this place, which is actually awesome. We managed to get this one. It is a semi-detached 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, again with 2 parking spots in Corso Italia, which is actually a very nice neighborhood. I'm not even going to gaslight you and say that it's some up-and-coming neighborhood. It's actually a really nice area. You know, we're close to St. Clair, where there's lots of shops and restaurants, and then obviously the streetcar system that runs along St. Clair is great for transit. So really good neighborhood. Starting off at the front door, obviously this is the entrance, and then as soon as you walk in, you've got the living room behind me. You can see that this one's actually been staged very nicely, and it's got these stairs that kind of run right up the middle. I like how they actually like kind of opened up the stairs a little bit. I've seen these layouts where they don't have this kind of wall opened up so you can see the stairs, and it comes off a little bit closed off. But we'll make our way past the stairs. We'll go upstairs in a little bit. This is the kitchen. It's not like fully renovated, but definitely move-in ready, which is really important to these clients. They were first-time home buyers. You know, they didn't necessarily have a massive budget to come in and say blow up a kitchen for $25,000. So that was really high on their priority list. Coming through the kitchen, off to the left is the first bathroom. So this would be it's a full bath, actually, 3-piece bath, which is nice on the main floor, which is great for guests, obviously, and rare to find in these older style Toronto homes. We've got our washer dryer right here, and then there's a nice little office space. Now coming back through the kitchen, we will go up the stairs, and this is just a cute little house, I'm not gonna lie. For $800K, I really didn't know if we were gonna actually find something that hit all of their criteria, but this one actually did. So actually, we'll start off in the other room. I'll show you that one last. So right when you get to the top of the stairs to the right, you've got the other bathroom here. It looks like it was renovated at the same time as the downstairs basement because there's a lot of the same finishing there. And then this is the second bedroom. Now for them, they're just a young couple. So this is probably going to be used as an office space of some sort, maybe even like extra storage or a closet, because they just don't necessarily need the second bedroom, but they wanted it obviously. And then if we come across the other way to the primary bedroom. The primary bedroom is actually quite big, like even compared to some of the bigger homes that we did see. The 3 bedrooms, this is like for sure the biggest primary that we saw, which was very nice for them. Has that really classic kind of Toronto bay and gable window, you know, especially looking out onto the street there. They said they have a cat who's gonna like utilize the absolute heck out of that window, but all in all, really cute house. I was really happy that we were able to get it for them in their budget. It literally checks all their boxes, so they're super excited. Today, we're gonna meet with my home inspector who is on his way shortly. He's gonna do his due diligence because obviously it's an old home. We gotta run through everything, and then we'll get the final approval from him before we move forward with this one. Okay guys, Alan is here. He's checking out the house, okay? He is literally my trusted home inspector. He did my house, he did the commercial property that I was just talking about. He works for a lot of the other top agents, so I'm gonna drop his information down in the description below. But we're gonna rip through this house, make sure everything is hunky-dory before my clients get here, and then we're gonna go over everything with them. Pro tip, never sit on staging furniture because you never know when it's going to be an air mattress with no air in it. I did it once where I actually sat on a couch. This is a true story, Alan. I sat on a bed and it was actually a bunch of cardboard boxes, and I just went right through it all the way to the floor. Yeah, that's a mistake you only make once. The leak detector. Oh yeah. Whew, Alan is running hot. Okay, so we just wrapped up at the home inspection there. It went really good. No really big notable things to note from the home inspection. Just a nice peace of mind in knowing that that we're buying a solid home. Obviously, there's going to be some ongoing maintenance that needs to occur, especially with any home that's 100 years old, like that one was. I always find it's really good to go to the home inspections, and you always learn something. Every time I see Allen, it doesn't matter how many homes I've been in, how many homes I've showed. You always learn something from the home inspections. And I always tell agents who want to know how to get better at being a realtor, well, you got to know what you're selling. And I know that when I started, one of the best ways that I learned was just going on a ton of home inspections. I went to my office, I asked around other agents who had home inspections that they didn't want to go to and they wanted covered for free. So I would just go on as many home inspections as possible so I could learn as much as I could about these homes, which really helps when you're out on showings. That way you're kind of that first line of defense. So that way when your client offers on a property, you go to the home inspection and there's not too many surprises like we just saw today. Now, we've also had a little bit of an update with our appraisal on the commercial property I mentioned earlier. They did get back to me with the appraisal. I emailed them and they responded while we were on the inspection, and the appraisal came in actually over what we paid for it, which is fantastic. The banks are going to love that. And now the challenge is going to be getting in touch with the bank here. It's about 2 o'clock, and we've only got a few hours to get the A-OK from them, make sure that all the conditions are satisfied on their end to meet their mortgage commitment letter that they gave me. And if everything is good on their end, which it's looking like it will be, we're going to firm up on this commercial investment property. Now, I've got a little bit of a gap between this appointment and the next appointment, so I'm going to head home, grab a bite to eat, take care of a few things on my laptop, and the next time I see you, we are going to be heading to 88 Harbor Street to go check out my listing, and we're going to be showing that to a potential buyer. Okay, so we're actually at my listing now. It's a little bit later. You can see the sun is going down, so we're going to try to do this before it gets too dark here. I'm actually about to meet a potential buyer for this that actually came in off of the email marketing blast that I sent out when we listed this property. This person's interested, wanted to see it in person, so I'm about to meet them for the first time. I got here a little bit early. I always do, just to kind of turn on all the lights and make sure that everything looks good, so that way when we walk in, there's no surprises. I figured before I go meet him downstairs, I would give you guys a quick little tour of this place. Like I said, it's an 88 Harbor, which is a really nice building for those of you who know Toronto condos. This has been a particularly sought after building over the years. It's built by Mankeys, which is one of the best developers in the entire city. And this building specifically is actually tied to the underground path system, which makes it very rare. It's one of the few condo buildings that's actually directly connected to the path. So you can actually access, the underground system. I believe there's over 30 kilometers of underground walkway that connects to Union Station all the way north to the Eaton Center without even having to go outside. It's connected directly to the subway station. So one of the few buildings that's connected directly there. You also get a really nice membership at Pure Fitness, which is an actual commercial gym that is in the path system. The owner of this condo will get to have one free membership there, which is like really nice that you actually don't even have to leave your building if you live here. Like there's grocery stores in the path, there's, shopping, there's gyms, like everything is right there. And then in terms of location, I don't know if you can see, that's actually Scotiabank Arena. Like we are right in the heart of it. We're actually between Scotiabank Arena, and then we've obviously got Lake Ontario to the south, so that walking trail, the boulevard along the lake is like literally across the street. So A++ location, A++ builder. In the peak, actually, I remember units exactly like this were selling for high 7s, low 800s, and then now, they've seen a 20% reduction, and this one is now available at $599, which is absolutely insane for this building. But with all that being said, let me give you a quick tour. So right at the front door here, as soon as you walk in, one thing you'll notice is that it is a very efficient layout. There's no wasted space. There's no like awkward hallway as soon as you walk in. Like every single square foot of this condo is being used. Modern finishes throughout. As you can see, they've got nice integrated appliances here, built-in fridge, freezer, and dishwasher with built-in oven and electric cooktop. The coloring template in here is, I think, the most desirable one. It's white, it's bright, it's very neutral, which is really nice. Some of them can be a little bit darker and a little bit, less desirable, if you will. Washer dryer right here. As you turn to your left, this bathroom actually Jack and Jill's into the bedroom, which I'll show you in a little bit. A little coat closet in here with a little can of paint that we use to freshen up. And then your living space right here. Like I said, you can see Scotiabank right across the street in terms of location. Heading into the primary. This is a proper condo. Like, it's 576 square feet. You can actually live in here. You know, your bedroom actually has a window. You've got a proper balcony, a couple closets here. So this is actually kind of cool and rare. You get a closet on each side of this little hallway. So potentially for a young couple, everybody has their own closet, which we know is very important, especially to the ladies, or at least the lady in my life likes to have her own closet. And then, like I said, this bathroom, Jack and Jill's. So it basically connects directly to the bedroom with that door, and then out into the hallway where the entrance was through that door. So yeah, that is the tour. This place is available, obviously, for anybody, as long as the potential buyer downstairs doesn't pick it up tonight. I'm gonna put the link for it down in the description below, and if you do want to see the details, flip through the photos, all that good stuff, see the price, the size details, that will be in the description below. I'm gonna grab this potential buyer as soon as they get here, show them this place, and then I'm gonna take you home here because I have a little bit of an update when it comes to that commercial property. So I just got home, and like I said, I've got some news on the commercial property. Obviously got my wife here, Aika, with me because this is a big investment for both of us. We got the A-OK to move forward with the bank. I've got the notice of fulfillment, waiving all the conditions, ready to go on that computer. Baby, we just have to hit the button.
I know. I feel like Demetres did so much stress and work over it. I feel like maybe I'll hold your hand.
we gotta hit it together.
Okay. We'll hit it together.
Are you ready to buy this thing?
I am nervous.
Are you ready to buy this thing?
We're ready.
Our first commercial property.
Our very first commercial property together. And what day is it? The year is literally ending.
You know what the crazy part is? We actually got this home under contract this very same day 4 years ago.
Really?
To the day.
It's like full circle.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
December. Yeah, it's always like the late December, you know. Okay.
Wait. 4 years ago today, we got this house
4 years
under
ago.
contract.
4 years ago today, we got this house under contract.
And this is a good property.
This one is firm already, so we've had it under contract, but now all the conditions. We're gonna hit the big red button, and then
I'm nervous, babe.
And then it's officially sold.
I'm nervous. Okay, ready?
Okay, we're gonna do it together.
On
ready?
3.
1, 2, 3. Oh! we double clicked. Okay, I guess only one of us can do it. I tell you what,
I'll touch you.
Grab my finger.
I'll touch you.
And you push my finger to push the button.
Okay. No, you push it.
Do it.
Yay! We sent it.
Sold.
Woo!
We just bought a commercial property.
We're owners of commercial property, guys.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. That was quite the day. Message sent. That was quite the day.
Yeah.
Honestly, lots of running around, lots of dealing with this, but I'm happy that finally we've got the go ahead. It's officially firm. We bought it. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. We're going to do another video on everything about that property. I'll give you more details, how much we paid for it, how much rents it brings in. I'll give you all the little numbers and why we decided that this was the property for us. As always, thanks for watching.
And if you guys want a really good agent, he's right here.
Well, a little selfless plug from, my #1 fan here. So as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Woo!
It really is.
I'm really pumped about this one.
Cheers.
Good way to start 2025. We're going to celebrate. Thanks for watching. See you next time.